And that is a bad time to lose armor, because the Americans and the Brits have just launched a major counterattack in the north. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, still recovering from my back injury, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see if I have the strength to do a replay and sitting in this chair, because oh boy, just sitting here, I'm in pain. It does not feel good. But we'll see if this replay is possibly even better. Maybe the more pain I'm in, the better the replay is going to be. Who knows? If you would like to support me, again, hit the like, subscribe button. And if you want to submit a replay, well, this is a day which patrons submitted, subscribers of Twitch, members of YouTube, etc. give me games. So today we got ourselves Troll Peasies. We got That's Amazing. Okay, god damn it. Well Manager, Natogawi, Big Buy, CoH2. We also got Yellow and Mephix. So 2 OKW, 2 Austere versing 2 British, a Soviet, and an American. Alright, Nordwind, everyone's favorite map. I'm kind of mid on this map, honestly. I don't think it's terrible. I just find it a little bit plain. I like more, I don't know. It's not that just the snow. I know a lot of people dislike a lot of snow maps, but it's not just because there's snow on this map, I swear. Anyway, we already got a number of doctrines available. We got Tactical Sport Regiment. We saw that last week to use great effectiveness. Rifle Company. Let's see. We got ourselves Lend-Lease and also, wow, Terror Tactics. A great assortment of doctrines. On the German side, we got Breakthrough. I swear to God, we have 13 breakthroughs. No, Luftwaffe. All right. And then 2, no picks yet. Grenadiers push back Riflemen. Here, Germans actually push forth once again. British are doing a little better up north, but with Rifleman support. Again, right now the MG's taking a lot of damage. 42 by Big B, which again, hopefully I'm saying that right. Big B. Well, anyway, sorry. I think of, oh God, was it A Wolf Among Us? Or, oh God, yeah, I think that's it, by Telltale. Oh, so good. Love that game. Anyway, nice job murdering that MG. So, yeah, forgot to hit that T button, but don't worry, I do all the time. British forces still holding out, suppressing a lot of infantry that get close. CoH2, I don't think you're going to win that fight. I actually think the British, oh wait, no, MG so low. Get the hell out of, don't lose the MG too. I mean, you're so absolute. You had plenty of time to retreat. Alright, that makes me... Alright, we're doing a check. We're doing a wellness check on my sanity. And actually, it shows a decent amount of playtime for all the players. So, I can't say they're terrible. But by God, both sides need to learn how to retreat. Although, I love the 1 kill, 7 losses. Or, oh, that's good. Alright, now to go we. I don't know why you have that KD. But I love it. And right now, you have American forces slowly coming on in. Again, you're 1 kill. This rifleman put so many shots, but alas, nothing. British actually doing fairly well. Good cover, pushes back CoH2 in the north. Big B dropping off medical supplies. Where did you drop off medical supplies to? That is my question. Because, well, most importantly, or maybe he dropped at his base. Wouldn't it be better just to build a medical facility? Like, it's 30 munitions, spend a little more, and you can have a consistent facility to heal. So, yeah. Anyway, in mid, the Germans at least have that. Down south, the Allies actually managed... Well, okay, they didn't take it. They stopped the Germans, and now Germans pushing with Panzerfusiliers. So, Mephix will at least grab this fuel. Well, the Allies up north will, at the very least, have that other one. There's still territory on the Allied side they need to grab. But overall, it's not too bad, I would say, for either side. One definitely has a better hold over the other. Especially, it looks like there's a lot of Allied forces with the ambulance up here. So, it looks like Natogawi, again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Natogawi at least is doing a decent job at reinforcing well manager. And again, if they especially put down a forward observation, doesn't even have to be this building, could be this one back here, or they, you know, make it further back. Whatever the case may be, that can be very effective at holding this, holding the Germans back. Flamethrowers pushing back the infantry section. Again, gets in here and use flamethrower. You can burn out anything in heavy cover and just keep moving up from there. Again, large amount of allied forces, like how they try to block it off with barbed wire so the Axis couldn't flank. But they're still being hit from the side. Flamethrower pushing, hitting the infantry section in the building. Again, nice job. Luckily, he gets out, so they're learning. Double flamethrowers. I like Big B and CoH2 kind of tag teaming, but alas, British are not giving up with that fight. Throws grenade. Double hit on the Grenadiers. Both units losing a model and lots of health. Meanwhile, the Allied forces push back the engineers quite effectively, and also still managing to heal. Vickers, though, being flanked by the NG and being suppressed. That's something you'll need to contend with. It doesn't really have an immediate counter. Howitzer being made. Allied forces now trying to stop CoH2 from, well, coming on in. Luckily drives the Panzer Grenadiers away, which, interesting plan flank. Unfortunately, you needed that ambulance, so he stops reinforcing, but alas, he was not able to. MG trying to get up and reinforce. I think will be able to. That MG is now gonna have to worry, because if the Allies are no longer being contained, right, by all the other infantry, they could flank around and hit that MG. But it's about to get veteran C1, so it's not like it's not doing work. Meanwhile, down south, we have a small counterattack by Troll. Again, we have here Yellow doing his best, but alas, those Lend-Lease are no joke close range, and Troll is just using them quite effectively. The assault infantry section just, demolishing the Volk squads, now pulling back, and with penal support, interesting. Yeah, that is amazing. Penals and an MG, so you back tech to get that. Okay. Well, frontline infantry, penals are pretty solid, I won't deny it. It's just a little weird. They are pushing on up. Decent incendiary against the MG. Oh, we have two? Hot damn! Great grenade by the Punch Fusiliers. Kill that Vickers machine gun. Maybe they take it too. That would be a nice win for the OKW, getting a solid MG like that. Yeah, I know Vickers. Some people dislike the Vickers. That's fine. I still think that for a free MG, it's worth it. Just don't burn to death. Okay, he grabbed it. Good. Oh, we have paratroopers. Okay, or airborne forces popped out of the building thanks to terror tactics. That could be a big issue. Incendiary could also definitely hurt that. MG gonna hit the Volk squad though. Yeah, it's actually winning. Okay. But Incendiary pushed him out and, you know, suppressed the penals with that stolen Vickers. So both sides have good plays. I'm actually surprised the paratroopers retreated, but I think it's the Vickers that maybe stopped him. Maybe he was worried about being suppressed. Because I feel like if he got in the building, you probably could have harassed the infantry and made him fully retreat. But, whatever. Up north, it's actually looking a little more dicey. Allied forces pulled back a little bit while the Germans advanced, grabbing the fuel. Infantry section trying to figure out what to do. They're moving from over to the heavy cover position to open fire on the Pioneers, on the Grenadiers, etc. Hitting, well, they're hitting the units from afar, and infantry section excel at hitting units from afar. So excellent job there. Axis are grabbing additional territory down south. Again, more resources. 33 per turn for the Axis, so that's pretty solid stuff. What are we looking at? So we got a 222 being made. CoH2 has gotten a pack gun, so at least he has a T. Let's see. Yellow has a decent Volk squad army, a decent Punch Fusilier size army. Again, well, manager needs more frontline men. I feel like he's probably taking casualties, or he's invested up to company command post. Rifle grenade, maybe not doing the best. Allied forces still pressing in, especially with the infantry section on the flank. Like how he's building cover, again, to constantly put pressure over here. Big B as well, helping out his team by building forward position here to reinforce and keep the Grenadiers on the front, so that way they don't immediately have to retreat. I also just realized that, again, we're seeing a Austere North and an OKW South. That's kind of unfortunate because you're kind of stuck with certain tactics per faction. Again, if the enemy sees that, they can definitely counteract it. Also, oh boy, nice kill by Mepix right there on Troll. Yeah, need to do a little better. Although, Troll's doing something very unique. He put Lend-Lease into the half track, hoping to do like a clown car. And you know what? I think he'll succeed. Does mow that unit down, and my god, well, the Faust coming in is pretty hilarious, plus AT. And he will get a Faust off. But it is hilarious to see this overblown scout car or fuck jeep sort of mentality. And now this unit will retreat into the said block. Oh, actually, no, he's going a little north. But I think the Punch Fusiliers will mow him down. Yeah, he gets immediately put down. And trolls down to 2 units. And only 1 combat unit. Luckily, I think... Yeah, at the very least, the Soviets managed to grab a mortar, kill some units. Yellow coming in with a Stuka. And actually losing a hell of a lot of Volk squads due to a light gammon bomb. Look at all that! Alright, I don't know what the hell they're feeding you, but... okay. 2 Volk squads just perished right there. Are we really going to kill his last remaining unit? Nope, MG gets hit on the retreat from the Stuka, but he will survive. Okay, I'm glad Yellow lost that, because otherwise I would have said this area is doomed. Absolutely doomed for the Allies. Also, that's amazing. Run! Again, I assume there's coordination because everybody picked a unit, a commander early on. But, like, if your teammate's saying, hey, I lost my entire army, you may want to make sure you pull your units back so you can stay in the fight a little bit longer. Because, yeah, losing a unit like this when your ally has nothing, not going to help at all. Up north, again, the Allies are still holding decently well. Dodging grenades, holding with decent infantry, with upgrades, getting additional artillery. Again, we have lots of howitzers for some reason. Whatever, and a mortar pit, so they're definitely going to pulverize the German positions over here if they try to entrench. And if the Germans attack, they'll just constantly be mortared to death. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. And like I said, that spread, if the Stuka comes up, great. But right now, the best thing that the Osttier can do is upgrade to get a, Battle Phase 3 to get a Heavy Corps to then in turn get a Werfer or a Brumbar. And, yeah, that's not... It looks like it's not in the sights for these guys anytime soon. Big B could bring in, heavy air support and bomb them out as well, but that's additional command points that you need to get. That takes time and resources, and again, right now the South is doing great, I think. Allies are counterattacking, but German forces are keeping them contained with the Vickers, suppressing them, and the additional infantry pushing on in. Although it looks like there is smoke coming on in. Whatever the case may be. We also have wow, all right. We actually have a building that he made. Again, not bad, but looks like Big B and CoH2 see that, Shrek'd it, and killed it. So that's why I recommend that building a little farther back. Now, that's why there's the plane in the air, because Well Manager did a recon from that. But, oh wow, actually Well Manager lost a lot of his infantry for that to happen. We have a decent suppression run over in this region, which isn't too bad. Yeah, so right now, again, like, this would have been a better building. Even though it doesn't maybe have as much health, at least could have stayed out of the direct fire of German forces. Though, great strafe from that plane. Hot damn. So, it wasn't a recon. It was a strafe he called in, and that strafe did demolish a lot of the German forces. Again, Big B losing quite a bit in that assault as well. Howitzers as well opening fire. American infantry just trying to mow down the Grenadiers, which also have a good kill count. Not going to deny. So, hey, good job at least holding them back. Again, we have some Axis forces pushing on in, grabbing territory, putting their boot to the Southern Allies' neck. And to be fair, these guys can't really do too much. They're getting closer. They got a tier 3 building. I'm assuming they'll get a tier 4 one out soon. The British themselves are getting a Centaur. But, like, overall... Oh, God. Please retreat. Okay, at least he lived. But, yeah, they're being targeted by the Sturmofficer, focused on grenades being... incendiary grenades being thrown. Yeah, it's just... You're not going to win that fight. And now, all the South is pretty much under German control. So, hey, that's a lot of resources right now going to the Germans, which will make up for all the issues they have up north. Centaur is going to send them packing, though, so, and could cause more damage if he focuses. But at least trying to chase, like, he's doing his best. I like how it's also heroic charge. He's definitely trying to chase down that unit to kill it, but alas, not able to. Panzer IV moving on in. They do have a 6-pounder, so they can force it back. Infantry section trying desperately to keep the mortar pit alive after bracing it. I don't know if they will. He already threw grenades, so there's really nothing to stop these. Yeah, nothing stopping the Panzer Grenadiers from shrekking the area. AT guns are also firing, and there was not really much stopping them, though they are injured from the howitzers. which, by the way, there is a strike coming in on them. Or recon. Something came on in. It's by orange. Again, not entirely sure what happened there, but I guess maybe a recon pass. Point is, German infantry continues to attack. Ambulance is still there, though. It's not dead, so the Allies can still heal. And by God, they are determined to hold the north at all costs. They are pushing back CoH's forces. Again, some good men and the Panzer Force still alive, but unable to fully break this position. Making now a retreat point here, so the American infantry never fully pull out of the area. Could be a double-edged sword. Again, if retreats there and airstrike comes in, you could lose it. But we'll see how things fare. At the very least, it looks like as well the American did grab the munition points, so, you know, at least he has that. Maybe even the VP, because right now the Allies are down pretty significantly in overall VPs, about 110 points. And again, right now with the South as is, I don't know if they can really push South or take it, so really it's going to be a battle for mid and north. Again, you have the Centaur here, but actually, let's do a quick assessment, right? Because, again, just lost another penal, so that's amazing. Not so much. And he is just now building a tier 3, but he doesn't have the manpower to deploy armor. And we have a Centaur, sure, but decent AT can easily... Oh, yeah, 3 AT guns will do it. But what do the Germans have? They have a Stuka, and looks like he just got his Panzer headquarters, so it's going to be a little while before Yellow deploys anything. And Mefix currently is saving up, but honestly, I was expecting more. Did you deploy armor and I missed it? No. Okay, so that's how much he has. Up north, you have the Austere with the Panzer IV, and looks like, again, saving up with Big B. Dropping in medical supplies, again, I find this weird that you're dropping in these medical supplies. I guess the idea is, again, it's like, oh, we got medical supplies. Great, it'll increase effectiveness on combat. Do you really think you can push? Nice job dodging the bundle. We have an easy 8 coming on in, which will definitely stop the German infantry. Because, again, the howitzers are still here, and they still have a decent kill count. They're still harassing you. The American infantry have not been dealt with. I'm assuming you've done enough recon, or I'm assuming you'd have to know the Allies are reinforcing in that sector. AT guns right here to hold back the Panzer IV. Grenadiers could Faust, but again, that's if they get close, which, based on the health, I'm going to say no to that one. Okay. Pack gun fires on the EC-8. Infantry section trying to hold the north. I mean, strikes coming on it. Kamikaze coming on in. I should have been more specific. You know, actually, that flamethrower units, or one flamethrower unit when Pioneer gets in the building, will try to escape. Will he focus on them? Infantry section up to 5 men. Could at least kill 1 unit. Unable to, though. Wait, somehow they actually grabbed terror. What the fuck is happening in the south? British actually managing to gain some momentum here. Oh, wait, hold on. No, Stuka doesn't kill him. Oh, wait, but the blob. Oh, there goes 1. There goes... Never mind. Every time I think that South may... Like, again, they might come back or might do something. Just fuck it. Never mind. I'm sorry. Chat, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That is 100% untrue. There's no way the South is going to be held by the Allies for any long period of time. The MGs and artillery might delay, but yeah, no, the Allies are about to lose the entirety of the South. Great grenade, though, but my God, you just lost. You literally are losing everything in me just coming down here for a brief moment. Maybe the paratrooper squad won't die? That's a low bar. It's like, oh man, 1 squad lived out of the 5 that died. Anyway, since the average in the South is in the mid-30s, the North is actually in the mid-40s, where the Axis are, on average, I mean, it's not much better, but like low 50s? Panzer IV pushing back the infantry section. AT gun, though, will drive him away. Again, so far, nothing from Big B. So, again, easy 8. Almost vet 1, so at least it's doing something. Also, solid job with the American infantry and the infantry section trying to hold, though again, well, manager needs to keep his units alive, although I'm assuming he's saving up for something. Yep, Comet. He's getting a Comet, which makes sense. Oh my god, about to lose that Gren squad. Actually, really surprised didn't lose it. Hot damn. Well, oh, I'm sorry. Doctrine-wise, we have Jaeger infantry, which explains some of the strikes, and yellow has yet to pick anything. Also, allies just mass deploying that armor, or at least that's the idea with so many caches. We have 35 fuel compared to the Axis 17. Now, to be fair, do I think that's going to last very long? No, I think the Axis will definitely get this territory, especially with some... was that a... He did a Cervix strike there, and now we have a mixture of Breakthrough and Stuka. Okay. Well, Centaur's still there, I guess. Big old blob of Punzful Slayers. Again, blob, it's all close together, charging in at once. Again, could run it over with the T-34 and Centaur, and I think he realized that, so he's running like hell. Panzer IV being deployed by Mephix. Interesting choice. Again, not too bad. Could definitely hold back the Cromwell. Again, another Panzer IV as well. British have one AT gun. Okay, did you just... I'm just making sure. Okay, they did not murder the Obelsodaten. That was something else. But, no, they have enough armor. Again, it's just going to be bad tactics if they just keep being hit by AT fire and Centaur fire and Panzer IVs keep missing. But luckily, Axis have okay, you know, they have the OKW AT guns, so Centaur is probably going to die. There it goes. T-34 really can't fight a Panzer IV mano-a-mano. Not saying can't do damage, but typically, especially with two, not going to happen. I would reposition the Panzer IV so you have front armor, so it's a harder chance to pen. But once again, the Germans gain the advantage here. Why the hell would you build a cache there? Man, well, manager must really think his team is doing great. He's like, yeah, guys, don't worry. I'll build this cache here instead of this position because I believe in you. That might explain why he doesn't have much of an army. Speaking of which, he might have a Croc here soon. He's gonna either get a Croc or a Comet. And there's the Croc. Again, we're basically fighting medium armor. And again, the Panzer IV from Big B died. Wait, I think Big B lost his armor. Or did he have a Panzer IV? No, he had the scout car. He never had armor. Okay. I don't know what he's saving up for. He's definitely, again, caches would be great. There hasn't really been much action there. You have plenty of manpower. We have a strike coming on in. I think it was the Luftwaffe one, just doing a recon pass, but it scared the shit out of the Americans, making them run. Nice shot with the AT gun, pushing back the Panzer IV. Double Easy 8s now kind of come on in, deal with the Panzer Grenadiers, and drive back that, well, any German armor. There is a pack gun, but remember, smoke. He could smoke that position, make it harder for the pack guns to see and direct fire. So something to keep in mind. All right. Big B getting more Panzer Grenadiers. CoH also has a decent helping of Grenadiers, which he is reinforcing from. We have a Panzer IV diving into mid, killing caches, because why not? There's nothing stopping it. You have the Easy 8s, sure, but like, oh, and I guess now Troll got himself a Churchill. Will it die? Probably. Judging by the KDs in the south and how that's gone, I don't... Anything the Allies have, except for maybe that one paratrooper squad, I do not suspect will last very long. AT hits it. S-25 coming on in. Against what? What armor? Panzer IV pushing back the Brits, but again, there's no support, so why would you submit it in? Packham pulling on back. Again, flamethrower unit on a captain, which is hilarious that the engineer, I guess, dropped it, so amazing. Panzer Grenadier trying to hit it with bundle. Missed. Mortar dies. Sherman trying to provide that fire support. American infantry coming on in. We have actually a Stuka shot coming in. And unfortunately, the Sherman does dodge. The Stuka strafe was unable to kill that Sherman. Croc, though, coming in the north, might kill that Panzer IV with AT support. Does. Panzer IV's down. CoH has lost his main battle tank. He's getting a Panther. But again, this front's looking dicier and dicier. And looks like the... Holy shit, the Allies actually managed to kill a Panzer IV in the south. I'm honestly a little shocked. I truly am shocked that was lost. That is fascinating. Anyway, Panzer IV coming on in. Could easily be AT grenaded if it... Nope. Actually, good choice. The Obelsadot and Blob would have murdered you. So, yeah, good idea to retreat. Panzer IV opening fire using heat rounds, so we went elite armored. Again, that will help if it wasn't for the fact there's 3 armored vehicles here. I like Panzer IVs, but this is a bit much. Yeah, Panzer IV is going to pull back. Lots of units, though. Good Katusha could do wonders, but Alaska gets a KV-8, which I don't get. I think a Katusha would have been way better, especially for shotgunning this. It's funny because Skippy recently submitted... Well, not Skippy. It was... well, Skippy did it, but it was Clipmaster Sergio that managed to submit it in my clip channel. Not for money, but just to show off that Skippy got like 3 units in 1 caddy barrage, and it was fantastic. But... Again, that's what I mean. Like, clumped up together, Katusha could do wonders for shotgunning. AKA firing very close so the spread is very tight and you could have a higher chance of killing units. Flamethrower with the captain, pretty effective, making CoH run like hell. Actually, the Axis in the north is just running in general. There is a Panther in a pack, but if that Croc and the double Shermans come on in with a Jackson support, so again, I feel so bad. And Natal Gowi, if he can come on in with that armor swing, I suspect the north might be in for a hell of an awakening. Speaking of which, White Phosphorus coming on in, so that's going to just cause additional havoc. Infantry is going to be lowered. Armor might not be able to fire. It's going to delay travel in this sector while artillery hits that position so they can't heal it. Not a great position to be in. Sherman opening fire on the pack and while hitting it from the side. Armor down south is... Well, easily going back to Panzer IV because it's S285 and you're hitting a KV-8. KV-8 can take the damage. That's amazing. Somehow still... Oh, Jagdpanzer are firing. I have no idea how this paratrooper squad lived, but everything else has died. But give it a minute. I think the Panzer will sleep. Oh, nope. He actually retreated that. Good, good, good. All right. As much as I've been, like, I guess, like, saying, oh, man, the Allies have been doing great recently. Sure, terror attacks coming on in also going to pull them back, so Axis need to worry about that. Less troops in the area. But VP-wise, right? The Allies have a small lead, but the Axis currently have 2 VPs, and I don't see that changing unless we have some major counterattack. Right now we have double Churchill, which is very interesting. Again, Firefly combo might have been a little better, but whatever. It's additional armor, and right now you're basically fighting a lot of infantry, and, well, the enemy does have double or Cadmorpher, so maybe you just want something to take the hits. Here oh my god, great Stuka. Killed both engineers. KV-8 actually burning the Obelsadot blob. T-34 is hit by something, maybe a mine? Not sure, but probably will lose it. Obelsadot blob just burning to death. But again, not many kills in the grand scheme of things. Where Cadmorpher did focus on it, forced it back. Churchill's advancing up north, and the Jagdpanzer's by itself. This is where the Churchills might actually be better if they flank around to kill this stuff. Especially... That way you can at least kill some infantry. Up north, it looks like again, the British and the Americans are doing a good amount of work on the Germans. Artillery barrage pushes them back, but do you have a retreat position, well, manager? Do you have that? Yes, you do. You have a retreat here. The ambulance is actually healing both. It'd be terrible if a strike came in, but as we see, he doesn't have the munitions for it, so Big B can't bring in the Hail Mary super strike to kill everything. That's not gonna necessarily work, at least not right now. Luckily, Big B can reinforce this. I guess he built a new bunker, or I guess it survived. Either or, at least he can, you know, get more men and heal up his forces here. All right, so let's see. Down south, we actually have a Panther swing, killed a Churchill. S285 caught off. The other S285 is can fire because of all sorts of stuff. Panther, Big B really trying to help. I think he might have just fucked his Panther. I mean, sure he killed the Churchill, but it's not great you just lost your Panther. They tried to wear down... Every time I think the Allies down the south are just dead. It's like, nope, we're still alive and somehow killing units. Don't ask us how, but we're still a threat. And that is a bad time to lose armor, because the Americans and the Brits have just launched a major counterattack in the north. Or at the very least, it seems like the Germans launched an attack maybe, and now the Allies are counterattacking. whatever the case may be, there's a lot of armor killing a lot of German infantry and sending it back. And especially with AT fire, holding back the Brumbar. The Croc taking hit after hit, doing just fine. I am shocked that if we don't see the Allies come in and just break them here, right? Especially with World Manager, if he can get this upgrade, right, for an observation post. If he doesn't have one already, I don't see it, but he has enough resources that artillery cover or something could easily come on in, hit infantry, suppress it, hurt vehicles, and just thrust the Axis in this sector off and just give World Manager and Nordwind enough of a window of opportunity just to take all of mid. Right? Because if this northern point falls, mid falls, and then the Axis will definitely lose the upper hand up north. Brumbar gets a good shot against the infantry section, but Howitzer is actually firing white phosphorus. That's why it's coming in like in small amounts rather than like the white phosphorus full effect, which would be this. That smoke barrage is not. We also have, looks like British artillery maybe? Great job there. Armor in south being pushed back by the Churchill and double Su-85. Again, shocking. Raketenwerfers, though, could definitely do a lot, but looks like he's retreating it. Sure, go ahead. Up north, we have a Firefly coming on in. Again, Panther being brought up to support the other Panther, but for CoH. Another Panzer IV coming on in, but it's heading south. They have armor, I'll give it that, but, like, right now, the Allies have a hell of a hard position, and I think it's going to take a decent strike here to remove that forward observation post. And the constant reinforcements and everything like that, that's what's really going to help the Axis out. That or hitting mid, but weirdly enough, the Germans are trying, but actually, nice job. Nice, again, white phosphorus grenade sending the Germans packing since they were grouped up. But they're actually prepped for a push in mid. I think the Panzer IV is expecting to just dive on in and like, skid something, but no. We now have a Katyusha from That's Amazing as well, so that's going to be very bad, especially if we currently keep seeing blobs from yellow, which you have a ton of resources, by the way, and also Mephics. We have a strike coming on up north. That's breakthrough. The Axis do affect, I mean, it does drive the Allies back, so maybe they can grab this capture point. But the Allies are now focusing in mid, and the double Su-85 is easily pushing back the Panzer IV. Jagdpanzer. Oh, there's a Jackson. Oh, sorry, a Wolverine here. Oh, I'm sorry, not even a Wolverine. Fuck, an Achilles. Shit, it's a reskin Wolverine, but you get the point for the Brits. KV-8's burning away the AT guns, but still taking a hit, heavy hits. One of the Su-85s did die from the AT fire, so that's good. Jagdpanzer's still there. Katyusha is on standby. Where's he gonna hit? The place where they're already gone. Okay. When you shotgun, you have to make sure that there's units there, otherwise it doesn't really do all that much. You like bounced off the Jagdpanzer. But looks like Big B might be using this opportunity to try to wear down this Soviet force and British force here. But I don't think Nordwind is just leaving that like, oh, he's like, oh, you know, he's gone, let's not do anything. He's advancing, and with double Easy 8s and a Jackson backing him up, this could be very bad for CoH here. Although in mid, it's looking pretty bad. Although Wolverine could kill this Panzer IV if he gets a lucky shot. Lucky shot. Nice shot. AT guns decrewed. Su-85 is actually decrewed here. Hot damn. KV trying to burn away the infantry. Churchill moving on in. Big old blob, but again, by itself. Oh, he's going to run him over. I think he's trying to run him over. Trying. Also, so many resources for yellow. What are you doing? Smoking to get out. The counterattack is real, and CoH is on the back foot, right outside of his base. He has double Panthers, heavily injured, with also, oh my god, that man's running on fire. Yeah, wow, okay. Apparently you don't stop, drop, and roll. You just keep running if you're on fire. Please don't do that. Oh my god, Big B took the Su-85, and it helped kill the Churchill. Also, Raketenwerfer, again, putting shots on the KV-8. So much armor being body blocked right now. And that's amazing. About to lose everything, which is, well, also Troll is about to lose everything. Which, again, if I am this American, I might actually swing south to try to clean this up. But Wolverine actually dodges somehow. I don't know why he did HVAP rounds. Troll, you probably should not engage the Jagdpanzer with all the AT and other forces there. But hey, that's me. Cache is being cleared up. Again, a lot of resources now under German hands. Katusha firing actually gets a good spread, forces Yellow back. Might kill this AT gun, but the cache is already dead, so the damage is done, right? But BigChuche managed to hold on, and while this Brumbar is being absolutely demolished, luckily reinforcements from Mephics is coming on in, who again have plenty of resources to devote to a counterattack. Bofer as well to help is holding, but we'll see how long it lasts over 2 Rakenwerfers. Oh wait, the American's coming on in, not a Goey coming in. White Phosphorus would be good, doesn't have the resources though, or Well Manager could use airstrikes, but he doesn't have that either. Croc coming on in the... Oh, God. Mephic's like, wait a second. I'm supposed to be the one winning this. We do have some reinforcements, including Yellow getting a King Tiger. Actually, Flamethrower from the Croc kills a Rakenwerfer. That's pretty good. And the Allies kind of coming back. Sorta. That's amazing. And Troll... They have units, and they're taking territory since everything went north. But, again, they need to kill these blobs. A good airstrike or something needs to be done. Because, again, these aren't the best players, but I feel like a good concentrated attack at the medical facilities would do wonders. Croc under heavy fire from artillery barrage. Terror tactics all well coming on in, looks like. Grenadier is very low. Breakthrough coming on in. Armor's trying to deal with the Croc, but, again, it's Croc. It's a harder time to pen. Panther is an easier time, but... Jackson and AT gun are there to assist. Croc loses its gun. Panzerforce can't pen to save its life. Smoke now blocks its sight. Jackson coming on in. Firefly is there if they push. Fires through the smoke, unable to hit. Firefly is supported by Piots. Help kill one of the Panzer IVs. Might get a Panther. Panzer IV charges Jackson and EZ8. Buddy, that's not the smartest idea. Panther does barely make it out. Jagdpanzer like, yeah, I see where this is going. I'm out. Brumbar charging on in, not learning its previous mistake. Yeah, Big B about to lose his entire army here if he loses that Brumbar, which he doesn't have the resources that the other two guys have. Yellow and Mephics actually have a resource, you know, pool to pull from. Same thing with not a Goey. I mean, well, Manager as well to a certain extent. I mean, he lost the Croc, but something. He has... Oh my god, this Sherman does not care. Again. Holy shit. Pack gun firing. Could maybe, you know, target weak point. I like the smoke. Will it block its sight? It does. Sherman actually escapes. And Allies trying to take mid. I mean, they lost a good chunk of those engineers they deployed, but he's trying to take mid. So, that's amazing. Also has decent amount of manpower, somehow. And we do have a Firefly and an Achilles. So, at the very least, Troll has decent AT. Panthers needing heals. And somehow the Axis are counterattacking. But I love this captain with 33 kills because of a fucking flamethrower. Amazing. Just holding the line, burning the Panzer Grenadiers as they get close, and mowing them down with the bar. Just incredible. And a mine gets the Panzer Grenadier on the way out. Perfect. Just a perfect summarization of this game so far. Holy god. Allied forces just do not care. Getting so many kills. I mean, the Germans have decent kills too, but man, oh man, the Axis have been hitting their heads up in the north for so long, and just been unable to break the Allies. Artillery, air support, everything. Honestly, a heavy bombing run again, I think could do wonders, but we've not seen that. Meanwhile, every time they attack, the EZ8s come out to play and just cause havoc. Even though they technically should be able to kill it with a button and a good hit. Nope. Firefly as well coming on in to support. Panther backing on up, saying, fuck this. Blob, though, coming in from the flank. Again, that's amazing. Does have a Katusha. Could shotgun this. There's still the EZ8 there that's basically operational. MG should retreat. So, you have all this, but with 2 EZ8s, yeah, I don't see this lasting very long. What was called in? Something was called in right there. Oh, terror tactics. Why the fuck are you wasting terror tactics on that? What? I don't understand. Big B trying to use the opportunity to flank. EZ8s are focusing on, well, this is better against vehicles than infantry, but whatever. It's fine. At least it drives them away. Oh, Panzer Grenadiers with... Alright. Panzer Shreks in the half track. That could do wonders. This Brumbar's not going to live very long against 3 vehicles hitting it. And yeah, about to lose a lot of health. Jagdpanzer trying to fire. Again, armor's still in good shape. Alas, Brumbar's not. This half track's certainly going to die. Oh, Brumbar gets taken out. Hell of a shot by that Jackson, though. Again, double Jagdpanzer might snipe it. Does, but another one's coming on up. Panther's coming on in. AT-gun's trying to stop it, but the Brits need to move more forces in. Piat forces, though. Oh, my God. The line of Piats hitting both of them. Yeah, American infantry trying to hold, but a rifleman just taking a lot of hits. S-25 coming to try to assist, and the Wolverine and the Achilles pushing back the King. Air support knocks out the Firefly. Can he knock out the other Panther? Come on. Oh, the debris is stopping him from seeing it. That's unfortunate. Panther does escape, but kind of a mixed bag. He did kill one Firefly, but he also lost a Panther. So, wait, did he lost the Panther to a mine. I love this Brit player. I complained last game that there wasn't enough British mines, and I'm getting that in spades this game. There's so many British mines. They're just picking off units on retreat. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, unfortunately, the Americans still have their Easy 8s. No way around it. Those bastards are still alive, and we got 2 new Jacksons because, yeah, Nadagowi has the resources to pump out more men, and as a solid infantry force, probably, in my opinion, the best player on the Allied team. And somehow, Troll, and that's amazing, they are still, I don't understand this, they are still just being annoying and living, and I do not understand how. It is shocking to me that they are still a threat. Big B getting hit by a fantastic Katusha. And what's astounding, and the reason I keep bringing this up, is, one, the VPs are actually closer than I would expect. And the other amazing thing about this is the fact that even with, right, Big B coming in, sometimes CoH2 coming in, all of them trying their best to take out mid and take out the Americans and whatnot, it's just, they can't. It's incredible. Anyway, there is this small defensive line by CoH2, and he does have decent manpower, but like, the Americans coming in with that captain with a flamethrower, so you know he means business. Yeah, a lot of British forces coming on in, and right now there's this Panzer IV trying to flank again. Jackson does die, but will he get the final shot on Panzer? No, he missed. All right, never mind. That was a good trade. He actually killed something in the Americans, and the Americans didn't kill you back. Jackson looks like tried to escape. A flare was popped, but yeah, Panzer Grenadier just being mowed down by the American infantry. Luckily, does not get KO'd. Centaur trying to hold back this blob of infantry, which again, I feel like the Katusha could do wonders at. He is getting some kills with it, although I think more should be done. What is that? White Phosphorus coming into mid, hopefully kill the infantry. Maybe allow the armor to hit the King, I'm not sure. But up north, the Allies took it. Conscript does not have an AT. Okay, now I am being trolled. Why don't you have AT grenades on your conscripts? Just saying. Just saying, man. Oh, look, I know you don't have that much manpower, but by God, it's a simple thing. Katusha, I see a beautiful target for you that you could instantly wipe. Please. If there is a god. Or Centaur. Yep, Centaur, do it. Kill it. There we go, 1 kill. Focus on the AT gun as well. King Tiger will probably hit you, so be careful, but hey, not bad job. Jagdpanzer's coming in. Memphi's like, alright, I'm gonna help you. This north is just too annoying. Easy 8s are down, and Jackson's healing. So right now, it's actually the weakest point for the Allies up north in terms of AT. Nice shots with the Jagdpanzers. I really like what he's trying to do with them. Trying to come up to assist, hit them from long range. Beats the Panthers diving on in. Love the fact they keep hitting British mines this entire game. Oh, God, that's amazing. Flank coming in by Big B. He does have sweepers because he's like, fuck these mines. Captain with a flamethrower, though. Man, if he single-handedly holds all this infantry, I would be astounded. Infantry section coming on in. Easy 8s need to get operational quickly. Croc coming on in. He's good. Again, reinforcement point. He can send in a lot of infantry. S-25 dies. So that's good from the Panzer IV, and the Jagdpanzer's killing that. American infantry, oh sorry, British infantry pushed back the Panther. Maybe? No, he just injured it. He didn't kill anything. Jagdpanzer's now charging on the Croc. And Panzer IV the infantry section. We have light artillery barrage coming on the MG. Easy-8s are almost back up to full status. Again, if they kill this Panzer Grenadier, this Panzer IV is absolutely a goner. And I could see even flanking the Jagdpanzers. Stukas, though, coming on in. Mefix, can you please hit the forward retreat point? American infantry heading south. Where is that? Okay, you need to get that other Easy-8. Look, I'm rooting for the best player right now. I'm sorry. I really like this American. Oh my god, he got AT grenades! Holy fuck! That's amazing. That was amazing. I didn't expect that twist. Panzer IV is now injured. Armor could have range, although breakthrough is 100% coming on in. This area is going to be 100% fucked if they... CoH, if there is a god, you know what you need to do. Come on. You walk past it, you're in smoke, you know what you need to do. Get your men in that Sherman. Does he please notice it? Please notice it. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Fire comes on in to screw over the Americans on the retreat. They do get AT grenaded, but the Sherman's gonna try to escape. That is a veteran crew dead, and they just stole a Sherman. Okay, I'm all for this game. It's 100% like it's not a good game. Let me be very clear. It's not a good game, but it's a game that's like, if I had to like crunch down CoH2 and all of its absurdity, this would be that game. I feel like this would be the game where you take the absurdity of CoH2 and push it, because right now not only do we have vehicles die from mines and all sorts of weird stuff, but we have a German Sherman, and I'm happy for that. The American probably can't be too happy. Oh, his crew did survive. Maybe the crew can get it back. Jackson being made, 70-pounder being created. Again, we have somehow the Brit with a decent size armored force. I have no idea how that was possible. That's amazing as Katusha and getting an S-25. Again, Katusha has yet to get any more kills, but again, so many juicy targets. So many with that Katusha. Like, one shot here, and you're vet 3. I'm just pointing it out there. The Wolverine down. Like, massive push in mid. Panzer IV barely alive. Come on, that's amazing. Where's that Katusha? That's a long shot. Maybe. Oh, the rockets are everywhere. Although flank from the Jackson does actually get some good shots up to halfway through veteran C2. Lend-Lease coming. I'm sorry, the assault infantry section pushing back some of the units. No kills though. Jackson pulls back. Air support comes on in, gets a nice strafe, and rockets hit the King Tiger, but the British just lost 4 vehicles in the span of like 30 seconds. Well manager still has a decent sized force, and Nadagori again still has his force but needs heals. Again, not looking great with the Axis having 3 VPs, though. With stuff like this captain with a flamethrower, I can't be mad. I can't be mad at the allies, because at least there's one solid person. I mean, like, well manager's I think a good player. I don't think great. I think Nadagori is honestly a good player who just got caught up with trying to cover too much and just forgot to put a unit back in. That happens to the best players, so I'm not going to criticize. Like, let me be very fair. Troll and That's Amazing are not good, right? They're not. I refuse to say they're good, but the fact that they have been Yellow and Mefix should have dominated them, right? They should have beaten them a while ago, but somehow the drunken fools over here some managed to like annoy them, where they have had to get support from players that have lost pretty much everything to the guys up north, right? That's what's astounding to me. And also, that well manager and Nadagori have managed to take multiple hits from multiple players and have held out decently well. Sherman under fire from AT gun. Croc pulls back. 17 pounder could fire, theoretically, if it did the armor-piercing round through the building. But, looks like that won't happen right now. The British losing more men, but that's a part of the course. Panzer IV is injured. Maybe the... Oh, here come the Jacksons. There we go. Well, Big B about to lose pretty much everything. Again, I think Big B could have easily dealt with the reinforced position, but he didn't. And he currently has the smallest army on the field, which I don't know what to take from that, but you take whatever you wish from that statement because it's actually true. It's factually true. Unfortunately, the King Tiger and Jagdpanzer is going to push back these Jacksons. Panther as well coming on in. Vet 5 Jagdpanzer does die, though. They do get one decent kill, but Nadagori, he tried. He's trying his best. AT Gun and Sherman coming on in, but alas, it is over. It is done. He's like, the Allied team surrenders, and you know what? That's fair. Sure, they had more men, but it's like most likely they would have fallen apart, right? Most likely that would have been the case. Like, as much as I was rooting for the Allies, the Axis were definitely more consistent and had more, but let me be very clear. The Axis should not have taken 50-some minutes to win this game. Yeah, this was a game that could have been over a lot sooner with airstrikes and proper support. But no, we just got what I would call a clusterfuck. Like a well-intentioned, amazing clusterfuck, but it's a clusterfuck nonetheless. Yeah, so anyway, I'm in pain, so let's finish this up. Mephix, top damage, and top kills goes to Yellow, which, yeah, again, both of them were just demolishing the two guys in the south. CoH submitted this in, and again, thank you for submitting it. There's some fun plays, but man, you guys were hitting a brick wall the entire time. On the Allied side, Nadagori, fantastic job with kills, damage. Well respect to him, and also to Well Manager for holding that line for as long as they did. I think they were easily... Troll and amazing. I don't know how you guys function, but I'm also curious to know how you function, right? It's kind of like... It's that quandary of... that shouldn't work, but it does, right? So, yeah, no. You guys were terrible, yet somehow we're doing enough to make Big B have to come down to try to help kill you, and then also did enough to support your team in some instances. There are other times you screwed over your team, but overall, I enjoyed it. It was an absolute mess to the best standards possible, and that's what I like about Co. So again, thank you for submitting this to my amazing Patreon supporter. If you would like to support me on Patreon, again, links down below, as well as my Discord. And again, if you watch my stuff live on Twitch or maybe YouTube, subscriber, member, whatever you want to do, it definitely helps out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I need to get some rest, or at least stretch out my back, because I can feel the pain shooting up. So thank you all. This has been Greyshot, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, BigChuche, Aphyria, Ace, PyroShark, Tony B95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.